Hello guys, so in this video I'll be talking about price action in line or coupled with trend line, counter trend line. So price action, well, what does price action mean? Well, price action is just helping us to see what the trend of the market, like the action that the price is taking in the market on a particular instrument. So what I mean is the price that you are seeing, the how is it trending? Is it trending up or is it trending down? So that's what price action is. And as you can see, if looking at this instrument, which is step index, how can you know the price action of a market? Well, how you can know a price action of a market is by going to higher time frames. So when you go to higher time frames, it helps you to decide the price action of that market. Looking at this market right now, which is step index, on a monthly time frame, you can see that this market has been going down ever since it has been created. So what do you expect on a monthly time frame? This means that the price action of this step index right now is a downtrend. So if you want to trade this market, what should you be looking for? But selling opportunities, not buying opportunities, right? Going to the weekly time frame, you can see the same thing. Market has been trending down, and also even on the daily time frame we can see that this market is trending down as well. So that's help us to realize the price action of a market. That is, you have to know what the market is doing, whether it's in a downtrend and it is in an uptrend. And how do you characterize a downtrend or an uptrend? In a downtrend, as you can see, which is the case of this, we are going to be having higher lows and lower lows. So we are going to be having lower lows and lower highs. Sorry. So if you are hearing background noise, I'm sorry about that. So how, where our lower lows and lower highs, how can you identify them? By identifying them on a swing point. So swing points are the reversal point where the market is reversing from. As you can see from this market started from here, which is a high, and as you can see the market went down here. What happened? Created a low, but we have another high from this swing point here, creating what? A low, but is what? Lower than this high, which makes it what? A lower high. And as you can see, this market broke this low that was here, coming down here to give us what? A lower low, and coming up again, couldn't break this high that was created, which is our previous lower high, and made another point here, which is what? Our lower low, sorry, our lower high, and coming down again, giving us another lower low and lower high, lower low, equal lows, I guess. And here we have our lower low and we have another lower high. So this is how that's how you identify a trend. You have to identify it with lower lows and lower highs for a downtrend. What about an uptrend? Is what I will be showing you on this instrument of Boom 1000. As you can see on this Boom 1000, this market has been trending up for a very long time. So if we go to our daily, we'll be able to identify those um, lower or those higher highs and higher lows. And how can you identify them? As you can see, we have our low here. This can be likened as our high, then creating a low here, which is which is higher than this low, giving us what? A higher low. And we have another higher high, higher than this high, then higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And this is how you understand the price action of a market, of an uptrend. As you can see here, we have our low here, we have our high here, and higher low, higher high, or higher high, and higher low, and what? And higher high. So what should we expect the market to do? To create another higher low, which is here, and probably going to create another higher high, higher than this. So this is how you identify an uptrend or a downtrend. That is the price action of a market. And one of the things that you can use to easily identify a downtrend or an uptrend is by using your trend lines. So as you can see on step index instrument, I've used my trend line to connect the wicks of each candle as best as I could, and as you can see that this market has been trending down. If paraventure later on this market was able to break out of this trend line, protecting it from going above it, then that will know that the market has changed structure. Then the price action I should be looking forward to is an uptrend and no more a downtrend. An example of that is what you can see on a weekly time frame of jump 10. As you can see, this jump 10 has been trending down since it was created, but what happened at later on, it was able to break above this trend line, closing with a body. As you can see, it closed with what? With a body, not a wick. If it closed with a wick, then we know that it's not ready to go up or to change its direction or course. But what happened here? It did what? Closed with a body above that trend line, and what now is creating an uptrend, as you can see, forming even a channel at the moment. So what should you be expecting of this market? Should be expecting that this market now is no more in a downtrend but in an uptrend. So how can you identify that? As you can see on a daily time frame, this market has been making higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So that's how you identify this. But counter trend line is just the opposite of a trend line. It's like you are trying to get in. From the previous video that I did, I talked about counter trend line. You are seeing a market that is trending. You want to enter with the trend because definitely the trend is your friend. So how can you enter the market? That is by drawing your counter trend line. You saw that this market is trending up. So what could you have done? Just form your counter trend line. Form your counter trend line. And this is a counter trend line. The market is bullish. You drew your what? Your trend line, which is showing that this market is going up. And all you have to do is when the market is making its correction, which is in a downtrend, just draw out the trend line, definitely on the wicks of the candle. But once you see the break of the candle on that counter trend line, then you know with a body, not a wick, then you know that the market is what? Ready to move to the upside. And just find your confirmation. As you can see, we have a bullish engulfing candle indicating that this market is ready to go up for on a counter trend line. What happened? You could have bought and put your stop loss just below the swing point of um that move, or maybe the swing point below the swing point of here, and you could have targeted the profit of the next place of the channel, or you could have target this place as your take profit, and in many 4 hours close to that week you could have made profits. So this is what counter trend line and trend line is, and what price action is. Price action helps us to identify the trend of the market. We identify it with an uptrend or a downtrend. The characteristics of an uptrend is making higher highs and higher lows. The characteristics of a downtrend is making lower lows and lower highs. So when we have identified that, we draw our trend line. Our trend line helps us to keep us secured on that trend, what is happening in it, and also our counter trend line help us to find opportunities of where we can enter the market if we are seeing the trend of a market when the market is making its correction. So if you like this video, kindly share it with others, and also make sure that you like this video as well and subscribe to the channel for more lessons, more videos that I am going to be uploading in the nearest future. So, and also I'm going to be making analysis as well, dropping analysis on what I see on an instrument, on a particular instrument that I particularly trade. So in that way you will be able to find trading opportunities as well for yourself, maybe on a lower time frame or on a higher time frame. So till next time, bye and peace.